Good morning, students. Welcome back. Today we will study Kingdom Protista. In this kingdom, mostly all are single celled organisms and they are eukaryote. Means all eukaryote single celled organisms are placed in Kingdom Protista. This kingdom can be divided into following groups. First, chrysophytes. Example is diatoms. Second, dinoflagellates. Example is Goniolax, also known as red dinoflagellates. Next is euglenoids. Example is Euglena. And then slime mold and protozoans. These are the five main groups under which the Protista is divided. The protozoans are further classified into amoeboid protozoans, flagellated protozoans, ciliated protozoans, and sporozoans that we will discuss afterwards. So, first learn these names and the example of each. Now is all single celled eukaryotes are placed under Protista, but the boundaries of this kingdom are not well defined because, for example, the Clydomonas, Chlorella, these are some biologists consider them as plants and some biologists consider them under protists. So, similarly, example for amoeba and paramecium, some biologists consider them under Animalia and some under Protista. So, the boundaries of this kingdom is not well defined. Next, chrysophytes. This group includes diatoms and golden algae. These are the examples. They are found in fresh water as well as in marine water. Marine means salty water, in sea water. They are microscopic, very small. We cannot see them with our naked eye and float in the water currents. Most of them are photosynthetic, that they can prepare their own food. In diatoms, the cell wall consists of two thin overlapping shells. In case of diatoms, the cell wall consists of two covering like the soap case, where the two different parts are there and they fix with each other. Like the soap case, they fit together in a soap box. The walls are embedded with silica. In their wall, silica is present material and which makes their wall indestructible. That is, they will not dissolve completely. We cannot destroy them. Diatoms have left behind large amount of cell wall deposits in their habitat. Where diatoms are present, in that place large amount of that silica is present in that earth. This accumulation over billions of years is referred to as diatomous earth because in that earth diatoms are present, in that silica is present, so that earth is known as diatomous earth, means diatoms are present in that earth. Being that soil is gritty, very hard, and that soil is used for polishing, filtration of oil and syrups. Diatoms are the chief producers in the oceans. The main point in this is they are present in fresh and marine water, they are photosynthetic in nature, their cell wall form two thin overlapping shells, silica is present in the cell wall, accumulation of cell wall deposit in their habitats causes diatomous earth. The soil is used in polishing, filtration of oil. So I am giving the notes of this. So write this in your bio copy and learn. Next is dinoflagellates. These organisms are mostly marine and photosynthetic, present in seawater and can manufacture their food during the process of photosynthesis. They appear yellow, green, brown, blue, or red depending upon the main pigment present in their cells. The cell wall has Stiff cellulose plates on the outer surface. The cell wall has cellulose deposits on the outer surface. The name dinoflagellates comes because they have two flagella. One lies longitudinal and other transverse. One lengthwise longitudinal and other horizontally transverse. Very often, red dinoflagellates, example is Goniolax, undergo rapid multiplication and they make the sea appear red because sometimes they multiply very fast, they are red in color, so give the sea the appearance of red color, so also known as red sea. Toxins released by such large number may kill other marine organisms. They produce toxins also. So in dinoflagellates, main points are they are marine and photosynthetic. They are of different colors based on the pigment present in their cell wall. They have two flagella, one longitudinal and one transverse. Red dinoflagellates, that is Goniolax, multiply rapidly and make the sea appear red. These are the main points of dinoflagellates. I hope this is clear. Next, we will continue afterwards. Thank you.